Hello everyone, my name is Anif and I am excited to be your future Facebook ads specialist. So what I have here is my winning action plan in media buying that I normally present to my client whenever I create campaign that generate leads and sales for their businesses. So stay tuned to see how my strategy maximizes conversion and profitability. Let's break it down step by step. So my first step would be understanding the business and setting clear KPIs. Before launching any campaign, I take the time to deeply understand my client's business objectives, the target audience, and the competitive landscape. And from there, I define the key performance indicators or the KPIs to measure success. This can include the click-through rate or the CTR, the cost per acquisition, the CPA, the return on ad spend, the ROAS, and the return on investment or the ROI. I don't just work for my clients, I work with them. I treat their success as my own. The second step would be setting the right expectations. A successful campaign starts with clear expectations about the goals, the budget, and the timeliness. So when it comes to goals, I always ask the client, what's the goal of the campaign that I'm going to create? If it's for the brand awareness, or for lead generation, or for sales. And then there's the budget. It should be a realistic investment for expected returns. Remember, the budget allocated for a clothing campaign is not the same as the budget that should be allocated for a real estate campaign. And then there's the timeliness. It should answer the question when should we expect to see results. So when both sides are on the same page, it creates a strong foundation for success. I also analyze key ad costs like cost per click, the CPC, cost per engagement or the CPE, and the cost per lead or the CPL to ensure that we are optimizing every dollar spent. So once the groundwork is laid, I move on the third step, which is crafting and testing the campaign. The testing phase is crucial. Actually, this is where the real games begin. So this talks about the audience targeting, the ad creative development, and the budget and bidding strategy. So when we talk about the audience targeting, this is reaching the right people using custom audiences like email list, the website visitors, or the traffic, or the lookalike audiences. And then, of course, there's the ad creative development. We should have a compelling ad copy for the ad creatives that should be an eye-catching visuals to capture attentions and drive engagement. And then there's the budget allocation and the bidding strategy. Now, regarding this one, it really depends on the campaign goals that we have. So this is selecting between the pay per click, the PPC, or for direct actions, or the CPM, the cost per thousand impressions for brand awareness. Now, at this stage, I closely monitor the CTR, the click-through rate, the CPC, the cost per click, and then there's the CPA or the cost per acquisition to identify what's working and make adjustments accordingly. Moving forward, now we move forward to the fourth stage, the understanding the sales funnel. A successful ad strategy follows a three-stage funnel approach. The first of the line is the tofu or the top of the funnel. This is where we see the awareness stage. We introduce the brand to a cold audience, the people who don't know your business yet. The goal is to maximize reach and engagement using CPM-based ads. And then there's the middle of the funnel, the MOFU. This is where the consideration stage is. Now we nurture leads. These are people who showed interest. It's either through clicking or engaging or visiting your website. We optimize for the CPC and CPE to drive further engagement. And then there's the bottom of funnel, the BOFU, the conversion stage. Here we go for the sale. These are the people most likely to buy. We focus on the CPA, the ROAS, and the return on investment to ensure the best cost per conversion. Now we move to the fifth step, which is scaling the campaign. Once we identify the winning ad sets, we scale smartly. It's either by vertical scaling or horizontal scaling. Vertical scaling is the process of increasing the ad budget on high-performing campaigns by at least 30%. And then there's the horizontal scaling or the process to new audience segments or using lookalike audiences. Now, then we move forward to the sixth step, the retargeting and closing the sale stage. Not everyone buys on the first try. That's where retargeting comes in. This is when we reconnect with users who visited the website but didn't buy anything, or those people who added items to the cart but didn't check out. And we also try to reconnect with people who engaged with the ad but didn't convert. So using custom audiences, we show strategic retargeting ads to bring them back and close the sale. By offering them a special incentive like discount, freebie, or limited time offer, we push them over the edge and turn warm leads into paying customers. And then So yeah, just to give you the final thought of my winning action plan in media buying, my services include the following: the data-driven strategies that optimize the key performing indicators, the click-through rate, the CTR, the cost per acquisition or the CPA, the return of ad spend, the ROAS, and the return on investment, the ROI. There's the efficient ad budget management using the pay-per-click, this PPC, and the CPM or the cost per 1,000 impression models. I also help in creating high converting ad creatives tailored for the right audience. I also help in building a structured sales funnel to maximize conversions. And of course, there's the scaling campaigns for long-term growth. Then after that, there's the retargeting strategies that bring back potential buyers or customers. So yeah, that's how I turn ad spend into real business growth. And thank you for your time, and I look forward to helping you with your business by scaling your business with highly effective Facebook ads. So again, my name is Anif, and I do hope for your positive response. Goodbye.